when a number is divisible by 2, the last digit must be 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, meaning that the last digit must be even. Divisibility test of 5, or rule of 5. We said that a number is divisible by 5 if the last digit is 0 or 5. We have confirmed. Next, we ended our last lesson, divisibility rule of 10. And what do we say? A number is divisible by 10 if the last digit is what? If the last digit is 0. Done and dusted. If you have a question, comment your question in the comment section. We are continuing with the other 3. Divisibility rule of 3, 6, and 9. We want to tell there's something related. Remember the other 3, test of or rule of 2, rule of 5, and rule of 10. We were looking at the last digits. But now here, there must be something that is relating these 3 also. Divisibility rule of 3, 6, and 9. So, let us start. Divisibility rule of 3. So this divisibility rule of 3 is trying to tell us when is a number divisible by 3. When can you tell a number is divisible by 3 without dividing it by 3? As simple as that. When is a number divisible by 3? Okay, can you tell me when is a number divisible by 3? You don't look at the last digit. Remember, 13, the last digit is 3. So the last digit is 3. And 13 is a prime number, cannot be divided by 3. Then what are we looking at? Here is very simple. Take the digits of the numbers and add them. Take the digits of the number, add these digits. If the sum is divisible by 3, then you'll say that the whole number, no matter how long it is divisible by 3. So you look at the sum of the digits. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the whole number is divisible by 3. Very simple. So, divisibility rule of 3. Write and say. So what can you say? Add the digits. Divide the digits by 3. If the digits are divisible by 3, the number is divisible by 3. A number is divisible by 3, write down. A number is divisible. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum, if the what? If the sum of its digits is divisible. If the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. Who can't tell that? Nobody. You add the digits of this number. If the digits of the number is divisible by 3, then you say that this number is divisible by 3. So, procedure, very simple. Add the digits. Divide the sum. So, addition is now the sum. The sum is also the answer you got after adding. So, don't say, who is this sum? Sum is not somebody. Sum is now the result, the answer you get after adding. So, addition can also be called the sum. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, so add the digits, get the sum. Take the sum, divide by 3. If you get a whole number, if the sum is divisible by 3, then the whole of that number is divisible by 3. As simple as that. So a number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. Example 1. We are being told, test whether the following numbers are divisible by 3. Good. Test whether the following. Test whether the following numbers are divisible by 3. So we're being told to test if the following numbers are divisible by 3. A, 540. 540. B, we have 70,335. Then C, we have 1,183. So we are being told to test if these numbers, are divisible by 3. What will you do? A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits. So you don't need to go home. Because you've been told to test if these numbers are divisible by 3, you carry your bag and go home. No. And you don't need to go to the moon and come back for you to understand divisibility test of 3. No. Just add the digits. So solution, you'll say A, 540. The digits 540. So it is 5 plus 4 plus 0. The answer is 9. Then 9 divided by 3. The sum. So add the digits, get the sum. The sum divided by 3. 9 divided by 3, what do you have? And that's the reason why we were looking at the multiplication table. I could have done for you injustice by not taking you through the multiplication table. But right now, there are some things that you can just add, multiply, divide, offhead. That's one of the ways and the reasons why we are looking at the tables. So 9 divided by 3, this is now 3. Wow! So we are having 3 here. So you will say 540 is divisible by 3. You know your reason. The sum, which is 5 plus 4 plus 0, is giving us 9. 9 divided by 3 is equals to 3. It means that 540 is divisible by 3. Good. Come to B. B, what do you have? 70,335. 70,335. So it is a big number. I agree. A 5-digit number. Very big. But that one does not scare us because already we know the formula. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the its digits. So let us divide. Let us add. Sum of the digits now will be 70. Now sum of the digits now will be 7 plus 0 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5. How many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are you adding? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. So 7 plus 0, mental addition, that is 0. Plus 3, that is 10. Plus 3, that is now 13. 13 plus 5, 18. Answer is 18. That's the sum. Now you take the sum, which is now 18 divided by 3. 18 divided by 3, how many times? This now 6. 18 divided 3, 6 times. So what do you say? No matter how big it is, 70,335 is divisible by 3. As simple as that. Now, let us test this one here. Or let us test this one. Or can you test for me this? No, let us do it together. So C, we have 1,183. The sum of the digits will be 1 plus 1 plus 8 plus 3 is equals to 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 8, that is 10. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 is a prime number. 13 divided by 3. This one cannot be divided. Or when we divide, there's a remainder. So what will we say? This one cannot be divided. So you say 1,183 is not divisible. It's not divisible by 3. As simple as that. You test. You don't divide. It is not divisibility you divide, it is divisibility test. You test when a number is divisible by 3 or not. So already we know a number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3. Just test. B, not even B, divisibility test of 6. Divisibility rule of 6. So it can be rule, it can be a test, whatever. It is still the same. Now we know a number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3. A number is divisible by 2 if the last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. A number is divisible by 5 if the last digit is 0 or 5. A number is divisible by 10 if the last digit is 0. We are making progress. Then you are being told, when can you tell a number is divisible by 6? Now, divisibility of 6 depends on divisibility of two numbers, which we have talked about. When a number is divisible by 3 and when a number is divisible by 2. So, for a number to be divided by 6, this number must be divided by 2. And the same number must be divided by 3. So if it is divisible by 6 or divisible by 2 only and not 3, 6 cannot divide it. If 3 can divide it and 2 cannot divide it, 6 cannot divide it. For 6 to divide it, 2 can divide it and 3 must. 2 and 3 must divide it. So when can you say a number is divisible by 6? I can't hear you. A number is divisible by 6 if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3. Underline 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 must divide that number for it to be divided by 6. Very simple. Let us write that down. A number is divisible by 6 if the number is divisible by both. Both means a must. Two numbers must divide it. Divisible by both 2 and 3. Simple. A number will be divided by 6 if that number will be divided by 3 and 2 at the same time. So, if you're told to test, 1, test if it is divisible by 2. Then, test if it is divisible by 3. Then, combine the tests. Correct. Example 1. Check whether the following numbers are divisible by 6. Check whether the following numbers are divisible by 6. A, 186. B, 1286. So we have two numbers to check if they are divisible by 6. The first one is 186 and the second one is 1286. Check, not divide. So if you take 186 divided by 6 using your calculator, you're doing the wrong thing. Follow the instruction. They want you to check. They want you to test if it is divisible or not. You test. So you'll say solution. A, 186. When can you tell a number is divisible by 6? A number is divisible by 6 if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3. So test for 2. So test of 2, 186. When is a number divisible by 2? The last digit must be 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So the last digit here is 6. So this number is divisible by 2. So you say the last digit is 6. So you say 186 is divisible by 2. So already I test for 2. 186 is divisible by 2. Reason the last digit is 6. Then let us test for 3. Now, test of 3. 186. When is a number divisible by 3? We have just talked about the sum of the digits. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. So the sum is 1 plus 8 plus 6. What is my answer? 1 plus 8, 9. 9 plus 6, 15. Then 15 divided by 3, that's 5. So 186 is divisible by 2. 186 is divisible by 3. So you say 186 is divisible. 186 is divisible by 3. So 186 is divisible by 2. 186 is divisible by 3. And if you come, what are you being told? A number is divisible by 6 if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3. Then you say that, therefore, 186 is divisible by 6. 186 is divisible by 6. So 186, suppose it was divisible by 3, by 2 and not 3, then it is not divisible by 6. Now, B, what do you have? 1286. 1286. So, what do? Test of 2. So, do the test of 2. When is the number divisible by 2? The last digit is 0, must be 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So 1, 2, 8, 6. The last digit is 6. So we say the last digit is 6. Therefore, 1286 is divisible by 2. So we have confirmed 1286 is divisible by 2. Then we have test of 3, 1286. So we have 1 plus 2 plus 8 plus 6. This one is equals to, when is the number divisible by 3? The sum of the digits must be divisible by 3. 1 plus 2, that is 3, plus 8, 11, 11 plus 6. Oh, 11 plus 6, this now 17. 17 is a prime number. So 1286 is not divisible by 3. So you see, the number is divisible by 2, yes, but the number is not divisible by 3, because if you add 1 plus 2, this now 3, 3 plus 8 here is 11, 11 plus 6 is giving us 17. 17 is not divisible by 3. So since 17 is not divisible by 3, the whole of this number is not divisible by 6. So we say that 1280. So therefore, 1286 is not divisible by what? It's not divisible by 6. We said if it is divisible by only 1, if it is divisible by 2 but not 3, it is not divisible by 6. If it is divisible by 3 but not 2, it is not divisible by 6. Then our last one, divisibility rule or test of 9. divisibility rule or test of 9. We want to know when is a number divisible by 9. But there's a reason why they are written 3 numbers together. Why do you think? Because divisibility test of 9 and divisibility test of 3 is somehow similar. What am I saying? I'm saying that if you know when a number is divisible by 3, you can know when a number is divisible by 9. So when is a number divisible by 3? A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. So can you tell when a number is divisible by 9? Because they are related. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. Correct, write that. A number is divisible by 9 if a number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. We know a number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. Meaning that if you're being given a number and you're being told to test whether the number is divisible by 9, take the digits, add, get the sum. Take that sum, divide by 9. If it is divisible, then the whole number, no matter how long it is, the whole number is divisible by 9. So this one will bring us to example. This example 1, this example 2. This now will bring us to example 3 to test. You're being told that test whether the following numbers are divisible by 9. Test whether the following numbers are divisible by 9. Test whether the following numbers are divisible by 9. So I'm being told to test if they're divisible by 9 or not. So A, 729. B, 5,400. And C, what do you have? 234. So those are the numbers I've been given, and I've been told to test if these numbers are divisible by 9 or not. And you know, when is a number divisible by 9? A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 9. Solution. Start with A. 729. The sum of the digits. 7 plus 2 plus 9. What do you have? 7 plus 2, this now 9. 9 plus 2, 18. That's the sum. The sum divisible by 9. Can 18 divide 9? No. It is 9 dividing 18. Can 9 divide 18? Yes. Two times. So, twice. So you say, therefore, 729 is divisible by 9. B, what do I have? 5,400. No matter how long it is, we don't want to waste time. Also, divisibility test is helping us to keep time and conserve time. Remember, if you have to divide this one and use long division, which we'll look at next, you want to test if this one is divisible by 9. My friend, it is too long. So save yourself time. Test If you want to divide this one by 9, it take you centuries. No centuries really, but you know what I mean. 5 plus 4 plus 0 plus 0. What do I have? 5 plus 4, 9. Plus 0, 9. Plus 0, 9. So sum is 9. 9 divided by 9, that's 1. So you see, 5,400 is divisible by 9. So you say, therefore, 5,400 is divisible by 9. 5,400 is divisible by 9. As simple as that. Now, C. What is C? 234. So, do me a favor. I'm going over there. If I come back, please, test this one. Tell me in the comment section if it is divisible by 9 or not.